So, our little bit of excitement we had today. We were sitting around campfire here, and we had hung out some bait pails up in a tree. I was making some video of that earlier, and hung them up good and high, but they have a good stink to them, and bear decided to check us out, didn't it, dear? Like right now, what we got after the bear experience here, we went inside and we got one of these big flood lamps here. Plug that in, we got the generator going, then decided to fire up the truck just to give us a little more light. When it started, we were sitting in here pretty well in the dark. There's just a little bit of a lamp on the cabin here, eh?
Yeah. Hey, Josie, hey, on ya de wo the noise we kind of figure out yeah, so the next thing lights canny I so the flashlight can the top we got flashlight the tahman the tahon the hey what take go the home yeah John, I think you take all the get on the hydroly sound. When I hold all the water out there, honestly, it's a tardy kill home. Joe cut line to have it too. Honestly, it's a noise I do, couldn't see the kid itself. We are to the sitting on the toe, to the flashlight up there, John, you cut down. And det sound hände tjej. Jag sitter ner tätt on i kannet här. Gå inte här. Fotot och net. Gå inte här sin tutte där. Like flashlight alla. Det åt. Ai sin bear sin dotter.
First he started off. Yeah. We're sitting here, the English version, which we'll see if that coincides with the Dene version or not, but we just first heard a big or kind of a growl, like that, in the bush. So, and that was right over there, totally pitch dark, didn't really have much for flashlights. And then the commotion started going around the camp, to the right. And then it was to the left, and you're trying to track the sound and thinking, well, it's probably a bear. And eventually it crossed the cut line over here, and then it circled around us. So then, had the gun out. How much the handgun was used in this, we'll say that it's very handy to have a handgun right on your side, because it looked for a second there like he was coming straight at us. So we're ready to defend ourselves. Gladys kind of walked around the cabin and saw the bear right around the corner. I had a firearm and I followed him around the cabin, and let's say he's probably not going to be coming back. You don't want to be overly scared of bears, but you do want to be prepared too at the same time, right?
Yeah.
So what would have really made a huge difference was if I had a headlamp. I have it now on my hat, and if you need to shoot at night, it's really hard to see your sights on your gun with just holding a flashlight. But if you have a headlamp on, you can see your sights just perfectly. Want to have open sights. Let's come down to it there too. A scope wouldn't be much help in a situation like this, but open sights, especially if you got a headlamp on. I'll show you what I mean, just in case you don't know. If I turn that on, that's just gonna flash right down the barrel of the gun, right? This was for quite a while that the bear was mucking around our camp. When it's dark and you don't know what their intent is, you really do have to be on guard and prepared for anything. You got the truck just parked here, just a block from coming around the corner, but I don't think he's coming back.
I don't think so.
We got this other spot lamp. It was nice to have that handy. It was inside the cabin. So we'll get a little more light in the area and then sit around and continue to enjoy our evening. So from the Way to Native Chronicles, I hope you maybe learned something from this. The big takeaways are, number one, the handgun is really handy if you can get an authorization. As trappers you can, but you have to be very careful. You can't just go discharging them and shooting them and stuff like that. And if you do, you have to report it. So there's a lot of restrictions, but if it comes to your life, then it's worth it, right? Protecting someone else. The other thing is, if you're going to have to shoot something at night, get a stupid headlamp, right? Then you can see right down the barrel of your sights. And number three, have a rifle of some sort with open sights. It's really easy to see your sights when you have a headlamp. So from the Way to Native Chronicles, that's a little story for tonight. Part English, part Dene. I hope to catch you next time. Cheers. Did you like this video? If you did, I think you're gonna like this one right over here. So check it out. And I appreciate your subscribing if you haven't done so already. Remember to do that while you're watching this next video. Click like, it all helps us out for this channel. Catch you next time.